week of stand-up comedy is right in front of me. And in front of you guys too. Boy, am I ever gonna need it again and again. Welcome back to Eddie B TV. I am of course Eddie B. Nice to see y'all. And we are back at you again today for another reaction video. And yeah, back for another week of stand-up comedy, you know. I just want to get a couple things off my chest before I begin and let you know what we're gonna be reacting to today. Yesterday was the first day off from uploading that I think I've taken since I started. I think there might have been maybe a day off or something in between in like the first couple of weeks, but you know, overall, I've just been staying the course and just trying to keep up and do more and more stuff every day. And the reason that I took the day off, one was to, you know, hang out with some family. There was some partying going on and some reminiscences, you know. And then I thought about it, I was like, you know what, yesterday I mean, but I was thinking to myself, today is 6 months since I did my first video. And I thought, you know what, take a day off from uploading, you know, give yourself a breather a little bit. You know, I'm down here doing whatever I can to keep the stuff going every day. You know, I'm still managing to keep having fun with the family whenever we do some things, you know, but yeah, one day off, I don't think that'll hurt anybody. Next random Sunday, be right back with some more stuff. So yeah, that's the end of that one. And I'm gonna need some laughs today because, oh my goodness, what in the world is going on with my boys, man? You know, man, it's just chalk it up to a lost year, it seems like, but you know, man, they just think that, you know, they're gonna pull a rabbit out they hat or something, man. I guess it's just not our boys' year so far. So I'm just go ahead and chill out on that one. And let's get down to business. Today we're gonna get into some more Ronny Chieng today. All right, well, Ronny Chieng, I did one of him. He was one of my first 5 or one of maybe first 10 videos I did. And if I remember, he was talking about Amazon Prime, and I thought that was hilarious. It's when I was still doing reactions in my living room, you know what I mean? Oh man, how far the time has gone. Okay, it's only 6 months. I'm not trying to romanticize it any more than that. But yeah, man, more Ronny Chieng. And this one is gonna be titled Exposing Asian Stereotypes. All right, well, hey. He is an Asian comedian, so who better than an Asian comedian to expose Asian stereotypes? Yes, I think it all fits very much accordingly so. So let's go ahead and no more yapping no more, let's get into this one. Like I said, Ronny Chieng with Exposing Asian Stereotypes. And if you like this reaction, please like, comment, and subscribe to your boy. Keep everything going. All right. Well, one day off, man. I feel like I recovered for all the 6 months I did in a row. So now, back to the court, back to the field, back to my chair, pretty much. All right, y'all. Ronny Chieng, Exposing Asian Stereotypes, right here on Eddie B TV, new week of stand-up comedy. Let's get our laugh on. Hopefully it's therapeutic. All right, let's get situated. And here we go.
I don't know if Asian people are overlooked in America a little bit. That's too big a call for me to make, seeing as how I'm a fucking foreigner and I might be biased. But I do know that when Iraq said that they had no nuclear weapons, America was like, yeah, you do. We're gonna invade you until we find them. And they're still there. But when North Korea said, not only do we have nuclear weapons, we wanna launch them at America to kill all of you. America was like, nah, you don't.
Okay. No, you don't. You don't want to do that. That's
You don't.
trippy.
Not only do we not believe you / don't give a fuck, we're gonna make movies taunting you. Just daring you to launch one of those babies over. And those movies are the only roles we're gonna give Asian people in our country. I don't know what it's like to be a minority Asian, because I come from Asia. We're all Asian over there, all right? I don't know what it's like to be like a minority. I encountered Asian stereotypes for the first time when I moved to America. Never encountered Asian stereotypes before. All these Asian stereotypes, like Asian people are good at math. I didn't know that.
What?
In Asia, we're all good at math.
Exactly.
I didn't know that was a skill set. I didn't know square rooting 7 was difficult. I just did it. Just did it again in my head. For fun.
For fun, huh?
That's how I entertain myself in between jokes. There's so much going on up here.
You're a trip,
Or the other
man.
Asian stereotype. Asian people are bad drivers. I didn't know that. In Asia, we drive, we crash, we get into another car, then we continue on. Right? That's how
What? Like Grand
we get
Theft
from A to B.
Auto?
Right? What are you talking about? Or the
Oh,
biggest
man.
stereotype, or should I say the smallest stereotype? Asian people have small dicks. I didn't know that. Asian people have small dicks. I had nothing to compare it to. Who the fuck measured enough dicks to get a large enough sample size to reduce your standard deviation down to an acceptable margin of error? That's what I want to know. Right?
What is wrong with this guy? Wow.
That's a little math joke threw in there. That's all the comedy we do in Asia, just math jokes. That's what we do. We have just for math. That's what we do.
Just for math, huh?
I got news for you people, all right? I got news for you guys. There's more of me and my kind of race than any other race on the planet. Okay, you know what that means? That means we are the majority. We dictate what is normal behavior. So all that shit, bad driving, small dicks, good at math, even if that was true, guess what? That'll be normal, right? Because there's more of us than anyone else on the planet. We dictate what is normal behavior. I could drive down the goddamn street with my feet on the steering wheel, dancing to Gundam Style if I wanted to, all right? And if all of us did it, guess what? That would become the correct way to drive.
Okay. Okay. Man, you know what? It was like I laughed, but it was more like he was like giving us like a lesson, like a history lesson of some kind. All right, man, that was Ronny Chieng with Exposing Asian Stereotypes. Now, oh wow, see, I forgot today was Monday. Right away, the garbage can ladies are whistling at me. Oh my goodness. I'm not coming out there, just letting y'all know, got business to handle here. But you know what, I swear, what he said in the beginning, you know, that's how arrogant America is. Really, it's just like, nah, you don't want to do that. Not only do you have what you want to launch them, huh? You gonna do that? Nah, it's not gonna happen. Yeah, maybe we are just really that full of ourselves or that correct on this one area, you know what I mean? Because everybody will boost up America's military. It's just pretty much one of the top 5 things that you can worship in America. I don't worship anything really other than myself and the ground that I walk on. Just playing. But, you know, I enjoy learning about other cultures, you know. I learn very slowly because I'm kind of a numbnuts, but I love learning from things from other people, you know. It's just like, no matter what it is. If I were to just, you know, keep myself, you know, cornered, just learning about American stuff only, man, I don't even want to know what kind of life that would be, you know. Not to say necessarily that I'm living by every single thing that I've ever learned before, but it's fun to know things and it's fun to actually give some things a try, you know, open this up, you know. I used to close myself off quite a bit when it came to, you know, trying new things, because if I did that, then I'll have to get comfortable with new things and I have to put myself out there, and then, you know, that's too much work. Didn't like doing it. Now I don't mind so much. Still at my slow pace, that is. But yeah, man, I love how he just broke these things down, because he's absolutely right. You know what I mean? Like, how is it that America is the place that everyone wants to come to and everyone wants to copy? Everyone's so in awe of America, at least in some ways, at least. But then all of a sudden not even realize that Asian people have the highest amount of people in the entire world. So they really do dictate our behavior, really, because, you know, there's a lot of ways that I imagine people want to be like somebody else. You know, just because you're from America doesn't mean you don't idolize something from another culture, you know. Because I know I do in some ways, you know. Like, you want to know what I'm really into? Like, I'm into watching swords get made, you know what I mean? I don't know why I don't do reactions on that, because I guess what I enjoy in my personal time, I don't really want to react to, because, you know, some things you got to keep for yourself. But, you know, if it isn't learning how to make swords, you know, I like learning about different food and different cultures. I like learning about different holidays and different customs that they got, you know, because you never know what you might run into if you ever decide, oh, I'm gonna go vacation in another country. I'm gonna go to Ireland. I'm gonna go to Australia. I'm gonna go to Thailand or something. You know, I would always want to know. I would take a big seminar like 6 months in advance before I decided to go to another country, just so I know I'm not, you know, looking over my shoulder for something that might be having me assed out in some kind of way. But you know, the stereotypes that he mentioned, it's funny how he broke it down, because I am absolutely terrible with math. You know, my math comprehension kind of just like halted right at pre-algebra. Admittedly so, man. It's just like, math is a very trippy thing. I think that you really have to have a passion for math to actually get into it the way that a lot of good people are, how good a lot of people are at math. You know, and when he said it, it was just like, nah, I'm from Asia, we're all good at math. You know, because I don't know if it's like a stereotype or not, you know what I mean? But to know that there's an entire country full of people who like thrive at one particular subject, maybe more than one, but the fact that that's happening, hey, I don't get mad at that. I applaud that. You know, there's a lot of things that we do in America that really irritate me. Like I saw it in a Doug Stanhope video one time when he was just talking about how nationalism and all that stuff, and teaches you how to hate people that you never met and all that. But when I think about any comedian that came to America, you know, from another country, I'd be thinking, yeah, let me listen to these guys. Let me hear everything, you know? And that reminds me, I have to get into some Trevor Noah, you know, because I heard that he's very funny on stage. But you know, I usually see him on his show. Does he do the Daily Show or some other show like that? I don't know exactly what show it is, but I catch clips of him sometimes and what he has to say. I got to get to some of his stand-up, because apparently he teaches a lot on stage, which is kind of cool. What are the other stereotypes? Bad drivers, huh? Get into another car if you crash. Now that's some Grand Theft Auto stuff for real. If that's really how it was, man, that would be funny, even though I know my man's just joking. But you know, I think to say that, you know, Asian people are bad at driving is not really accurate if you're really paying attention. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really notice it, because it's hard to focus on one race of people when you're out on the highway every other day and you see how there's a black dude that can't drive, there's a white dude who can't drive, there's a white woman and a Mexican dude and a girl who can't drive too. It's all over the place. There's tons of people with driver's licenses that can't drive. So I don't think it's fair to, you know, belittle it down to just Asian people. But hey, it's a stereotype and sometimes it can be funny. But as far as the last one, you know, only he could say that in a way that would make people laugh or something. Who's measuring all these dicks, man? Like, I don't get it. Like, we all got small. I am not a dick judger in any way, but I imagine that in every country they got their fellas that are packing heat down there. You know, I imagine so, because if there isn't, then that would be a very harsh stereotype. But then again, hey, I don't investigate those type of things just because it's my own area of expertise with my own. Let's just put it that way. But yeah, man, the way he broke it down was just really, really funny, man. Like, I love listening to different cultures talk about America as they see it through their eyes. You know what I mean? Because it gives you a little bit of insight as to how ignorant we might be on some levels, but maybe we're pretty, like, more evolved than we thought in other ways. But yeah, man, like, it was funny checking him out. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off right there, y'all. Ronny Chieng with Exposing Asian Stereotypes. And if you like that reaction, please like, comment, and subscribe to your boy. Keep everything going, like I'm always saying. So yeah, man, you know, I took the day off yesterday, even though it wasn't a holiday or nothing, but at least I don't think it's a holiday yesterday. So many holidays, I done lost track of them all. But I don't know exactly how I'm gonna carry out the week, you know. I don't know if anyone's even gonna be tuning into this on Thanksgiving at all, but I'm still gonna probably put something out there. If not, then, you know, I'll just let you guys know that, you know, I'll just take that day off if the household gets a little bit too crowded or something. You know, I'll just play it day by day just to see how it goes down. But yeah, man, this is gonna be ABTV signing off. One more get here, another week of stand-up comedy. You know, it reminds me also that I haven't done Ronny Chieng since pretty much the beginning. I might have to definitely get into some more DMX, because DMX was the first video that I ever made 6 months ago yesterday to start my channel. And, you know, it reminds me that I haven't gotten into a lot of hip hop and rap songs, you know what I mean? Some of them I've gotten into, you know, but I might need to, you know, dabble a little further. It's hard for me to get into the music these days because some things are just too trash to me, just to me. I'm not gonna name anything specific so you guys can hold me to something. But, you know, I gotta dive into some old school stuff that maybe I haven't heard of before. I know people can judge me because just recently I had someone try to chew me out on my channel and over the Queen and Adam Lambert video, I think it was, trying to tell me that I'm insulting or something because I didn't know how Freddie Mercury died or something like that. I was like, well, there's a lot of things I don't know that I don't know about a lot of things, and I don't think that should make me a bad person. But you know, some people will say that. I wanted to respond a million times and just cuss them out, or her, or whoever it was that commented to me, but I was like, you know what? I told everybody I didn't want no drama, so why am I engaging in drama? Delete, stay away from ABTV. All right, thank y'all for rocking with me on this one, man. Hope y'all had some fun. Ronny Chieng is a funny ass dude, and gotta find more of him for the future too. So love and appreciate y'all. Peace.